The original Gears of War was released back in 2006. Since then, we've received 2 sequels and a crap ton of DLC. Gears of War Judgement is the 4th game in the series and does a lot of things to change what we know and love about the original Gears games. In Gears of War Judgement, you follow series favorites Cole and Baird just after Emergence Day. The opening scene in the game shows Baird and the rest of Kilo Squad being taken into custody in handcuffs for disobeying orders. The story is told through the testimony of each member of the squad. Missions can be pretty quick, and you are judged by your performance at the end of each mission with a star rating. You will be judged on things such as headshots, number of kills, executions, and whether or not you were actually downed in the mission. The more stars you get, the faster you'll level up, and the more things you'll unlock, such as character skins. This forces you to take a more focused and careful approach to the game than you normally would, since you want to get as many stars as possible. At the beginning of each mission, you have the option to declassify the testimony, which adds a twist to the gameplay that increases difficulty while also increasing the speed at which you earn stars. These declassifications include things such as limiting your visibility or giving you 4 minutes before the entire map is flooded with gas and everyone dies. The controls have been completely revamped and allow for much faster reactions. You change your weapons with the Y button and you can throw a grenade with a quick tap of the left bumper. You no longer have to select weapons using the D-pad, and this allows for faster, more intense gunfights. There are also some new weapons in the game, such as the Marksa, a semi-automatic sniper rifle, the Breach Shot, a bolt-action no-scope rifle, and the Bushka, a grenade launcher for those who just love to blow shit up.
Bush is Goraznik for boom!
The single-player campaign is pretty short, but it's intense and fun. It also includes Horde-style defense missions, which is better than the typical shoot everyone between point A and point B that we're used to. These missions allow you to set up turrets and tripwires in order to defend a point from the oncoming Horde. Now let's talk a little bit about the multiplayer. First off, you'll notice that Horde mode has been replaced by Survival mode. This is a class-based mode that has COG players defending key points from the Horde. There are 4 different classes: an engineer that can drop sentry guns and repair barriers, a soldier that can resupply ammo, a scout that can spot enemies, and a medic that can heal and revive downed players. This mode has 10 waves of enemies instead of 50 and is quite a bit more challenging than Horde. So teamwork is essential if you want to win, so make sure you grab your mic. On the competitive side of things, you can now only start off with one primary weapon, a pistol, and a grenade. This means you now have to choose between a shotgun and an assault rifle. You can't start off with both. You can also no longer get downed by enemy players. There is no hope of being revived once you take enough damage. You just die. These changes take some time to get used to since they really change the core experience of the multiplayer, but once you do, you'll have tons of fun. The multiplayer now only has 4 game modes: Free-for-all, Team Deathmatch, Domination, and Overrun. These game modes are all fun, but aside from Overrun, they are pretty standard and don't add anything different to the experience. Overrun is just like Survival mode, but the locusts are controlled by other players. In fact, this is the only mode in the game where you can control locusts, which is a shame, but this mode is probably where people will spend most of their time anyway. In this mode, you start off using locusts such as a Ticker or Cantus. It's a shame that this is the only new and innovative game mode in multiplayer, but it's so fun you're just not going to give a damn. All in all, I find this game to be very enjoyable, and don't regret spending $60 on it. Although the story is pretty bare bones, the campaign is fast, fun, and it has great replayability, and the multiplayer will keep you entertained for a long time. You may find yourself put off initially by the changes, particularly to the multiplayer, but once you give yourself some time to adjust, you'll find a game that's definitely worth playing.
Just give me 10 minutes to go back there and make sure the bastard's dead.